Good evening, everybody. This is SBC Wills World 2008 here with the update on our potential first severe weather event and our potential moderate to maybe major flooding event across the Tennessee Valley and the southeast U.S. This weekend, starting Friday and ending Sunday night and potentially the Monday as lingering showers stay around. Here I have a pulled up weather map of the temperatures. This is not accurate, guys. Sorry. All right, here's the accurate temperatures as of 6 p.m. an hour ago, but close enough, across the area. So we have 56 in Nashville. These are regional temperatures I'm going to be telling you guys. 59 in Birmingham, 61 in Jackson, 60 in Shreveport, 66, I think, not far from Tyler, Texas, in portions of western Louisiana. And temperatures are very mild. It should be nice tomorrow as we get up into the mid-60s in the upper 70s mid-60s to low 70s across portions of central Alabama and central Tennessee and portions of Mississippi and Georgia. And as we, as we creep closer to this event, Friday it should be mild and closer to the 40s. Should be around 57, 58 across Tennessee as it showers roll in. It's going to be very warm into the mid-60s across the area on Saturday as storms roll in. And on Sunday, look at that, 67 across Murfreesboro, 66, 65 in Nashville, and around 77 degrees in portions of Mississippi and Alabama and Georgia. We have 79, actually we have 80 in far southern Georgia, which is very warm for this time of year. And then the event gets out of here. A cold front likely is going to come in, and so we have some very chill temperatures across the area as we go through. And as we go through the rest of the period, average temperatures across the area, and we will start to get back into the 60s, which is typical springs as we head into mid-March. So here's the dew point for you guys. This is another severe weather tool. So very mild dew points until the warm front races in Saturday, and we get dew points in the mid-50s to lower 60s across from central Tennessee into southern Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia and Louisiana. We'll get into the 60 dew points. Guys, I keep doing that. Sorry. And now the dew points are going to race into Tennessee and get up into the low 60s, which is pretty nice and moist for strong storms. And rain. And then we have the dew points start to fall to our south, and it becomes mild again for the rest of the period. And then we have some kind of uncomfortable dew points as we get dew points into the mid-50s to upper 50s across the portions of the southeast. And it's mild for the rest of the period. And then we will show you guys the precipitation. Composite reflectivity, I'll show you guys in more of an enhanced way. Composite reflectivity. So you guys can just see showers and storms rolling in. But then on Sundays, when I'm wanting you guys to pay attention, I'm going to take a sounding at Fri-Z. So this is going to be pretty interesting. We have a marginal severe chance across portions of central Tennessee. And then across portions of Mississippi. We'll see what we got here on the table. None. Okay, good. So maybe isolated strong to potentially severe storms are possible. And then it gets out of here. We have some showers lingering around. And then we have the next potential event. I wouldn't worry about it as, it's very far out. Models will change. And for the rest of the period, just, typical stuff. And now we will show you the total accumulated precipitation. As you guys can see, until the flooding event, which I'm worried about on Sunday, looks like we're going to get 3 inches of rain through Friday through Sunday across portions of Middle Tennessee, where we have about 1.5 inches to 2 inches across portions of Alabama, Mississippi, and Georgia. And as you go farther back to the west, we only have about an inch near Dallas, Texas, and Louisiana gets about 1.5. And for the rest of the period, Sacramento going to get some average rainfall across portions of the entire eastern section of the U.S. So, with that, let's go over to the severe weather. We'll look at most unstable lapse rates. My bad. We'll check the lapse rates out. The European has kind of been showing some more than some ways. Calm lapse rates until we get to Sunday afternoon. Typical lapse rates, nothing too impressive, but good enough for severe weather for the entire period. Just typical lapse rates. Most unstable cape. This would be the most unstable we get. And on Sunday, you guys can see some lighter shades to darker shades of gray trying to push into southeastern U.S. into central Tennessee, which should be decent enough for some stronger thunderstorms throughout the day on Sunday into the evening. And not a lot of instability trying to get into the area. So then we'll look at the surface-based. And we have some surface-based instability across portions of the southeast. And we see around 1,000 joules closer to the Texas-Oklahoma state line. And usually just some typical cape, nothing too worried about. And now here's the cap. The cap is going to be, well, it's going to be pretty strong across Tennessee, but that's not going to be like our word. But it's going to be pretty strong across central Mississippi, so storms might have a little bit of trouble developing in Georgia. So it might be a little bit hard for the storms to develop, but once they get going, it's going to be hard to stop. And then we have very good lift, which could help enhance our severe chances on Sunday. Not a lot of lift actually on Sunday, so that's good. That's a key ingredient. And you guys can see actually some pretty impressive lift throughout the period. So any severe storms develop, lift is going to be there for it, so we got to watch out. Surface-based lifted, just numbers. They don't really show much. And you see some lift throughout anyway. Bulk shear, plentiful. You guys see some yellows might even try to come in for the severe weather event. We can take a quick sounding. I'm going to take a sounding where the shear is really high in southwestern Kentucky. Southwest. And nothing. So, Omega block, something like that. And a lot of shears. So, shear will start to move back in. And then we'll have a lull in shear. And then shear will start to move back in. Storm relative helicity, okay? A lot of helicity to work with, so that should help with the severe weather chances. So a lot of helicity for our area, whiff, tongue twister from me. And then energy helicity, some decent amounts. Sorry if I'm rushing, guys. Supercell composite, it's not too impressive, but there could be an isolated cell that goes to supercell-like, but I doubt it. Sorry, guys, but my dad's making noises. So here's the Eero. Oh, guys, wrong model. High res. Okay, let's check my battery. High res for the Eero. Let me zoom in on our area. Region. So 500 millibars. We need to look at surface and precipitation. So the temperature, this is what it's expecting currently right now. Well, this model doesn't run 6 hours once. So it is showing some warmer temperatures, like some average temperatures across the area throughout this event. My dog bit my dad. Sorry, guys. Dew points. Okay, so this is interesting. Dew points look very nice and moist. But the Eero wants to bring in pretty aggressive dew points up into the 70s across central Alabama. I don't know if that's going to get that high. Into the 60s across Tennessee. And then a cold front will race in and take care of that problem. Most models will go for green on a cold front. And typical dew points. My dog is super cool. And you guys see the precipitation. The Eero is bringing in some showers and thunderstorms. Could be strong to potentially severe. Oh yeah, and total accumulation. Let's see what the Eero wants. Oh my god, guys. The European is bringing in very heavy amounts of precipitation for the so the Eero is more aggressive with more rainfall than the GFS, but they're pretty similar. So please be prepared, as flooding will be a very major threat in this event. All this model will show you guys is some shear. So the model, it does like to bring in some shear. It's agreeing to. So yeah. So yeah, that's the amounts of shear we're expecting across the area for the event. Looks pretty favorable. Anyway, so that's really all. So again, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and have a great night. And goodbye, guys. See you in the next video.